Hi everybody, and welcome to the rune reading for the week. And this week leads us up to the summer solstice, and I am out here up on the moors, up on the hills, surrounded by the wild ponies, and there are some super cute foals, which of course I will share and show them to you, the babies. So how we, after that quite intense weekend, we've come into this week approaching here in the northern hemisphere, the longest day as we get towards the weekend, the midsummer, even though summer's just begun realistically in June. And we've got Mars going into Virgo, I think yesterday or today, maybe yesterday. And that brings an energy, even though it's like midsummer and, long days and relaxation. Mars in Virgo is let's get to work, let's get things done. It's like making those passions into something you can really clearly organize. It's getting those things that make you excited, that you really want to achieve, and finding ways of actually making them happen. Not really through dramatic motion, but through planning and getting the details right and making sure that you're putting the work in to what serves you and not to what doesn't. So we have some lovely cards for this week. I've got rune cards for the moment, and you can hear the lovely chomping horses. I don't know if you can see any over there, but it's a lovely evening, lovely early evening. There we go, there's a bit of a horse bottom behind me. And I will share with you the first rune card that I pulled, and that is Ansuz. So this is the first rune card for the week, Ansuz. And Ansuz is divine communication. It is the power of the life force being filtered down into our consciousness. It is a way of us expressing something huge and inspirational and sharing that vision with the world. We have a raven with holding an eye and a message there, and this is one of Odin's runes, and it's a rune of the divine communication with the gods. So it's a time of connecting with our higher selves, connecting with our guides, finding what really is our true sense of communication. What do we really want to say? What do we really want to do? It can be a wonderful time to write, to create, to share our visions with the world, our true visions. So sometimes we take a bit of a step back to feel into what are our true visions, what is really important to us. Or we can find out through play. It doesn't have to be always so serious. Often the most magical and wonderful things are found when we follow our joy and we allow ourselves to really see, take a break, really see what's going on in the world. So Ansuz is there allowing us to have our little bit of magic in the world. A little bit of the divine consciousness filters into our world. And what do we want to do with that? What do we want to create or say or share with that? Whether it be art, poetry, videos, books, charity work, really focusing on what's important to you, speaking your truth, speaking from the heart. It's so important. And if we're feeling stuck or lost, we can use this energy to connect with the gods, connect with the guides, and they will help us to share our wisdom, or they will share their wisdom with us. You are so beautiful. You're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. You, both of you. So beautiful. Let's take a full break. You can still see him in the background. So, from Ansuz, from divine communication, we have Kenaz, the divine spark. This is the creative spark. This is the passion, the life force taking flight, taking wings. And it's the gift of the creative. It's the gift of light, of fire, of energy. This is such a week to be inspired, my loves. It is such a week to be inspired. From the mind to the heart, from the words to the actions. I think only true inspiration. So with Ansuz and Kenaz, it is a week of returning. A returning to ourselves, a returning to our passions, to our flow. If you felt blocked or unable to move forward, or that there's been too many things that have been holding you down, holding you back, Ansuz brings divine communication, as we've mentioned. Ansuz brings the breath of life, the freedom of thought and expression. And Kenaz brings the fire, the passion to create the spark, the inspiration that inspires action. It is the fire within and without. So there's a returning to ourselves, returning to our soul, to our passions, to our flow, and maybe, in spite of or because of what we've been through over the previous months, weeks, years, days, there's a real sense of power behind that. I feel there's much more of a focus, and Mars in Virgo will create actions that support our forward motion. And also I feel Virgo is, I don't really think of Virgo as efficiency and for getting things done, and but also we can't forget that Virgo is the hermit. Virgo is the wise god. It is the sense of mercurial wisdom with Virgo. So that really does also link to Ansuz. There's mercurial wisdom coming through this week, and that will light something within us. It will light a passion, a spark. It will bring us to life in some way. And the result of that light and that life force is our third rune for this week. Wunjo. Wunjo is celebration. Wunjo is joy. Wunjo is bliss. And Wunjo is the sweetness of life being tasted and claimed. You know what? It doesn't mean that everything necessarily is all going to finish and tidy up and work out this week. But what it does mean is that if we engage in those things that bring us joy, inspiration, and passion, then we cannot fail to be in the moment and to experience joy, love, passion. So we've got mental euphoria with the Ansuz rune. We've got creative and fiery euphoria with the Kenaz rune, and we have bodily sensuality euphoria with the Wunjo rune. So I say to you this week, no matter what's going on, I'm not saying, oh, it's all bright and cheerful. I know it's not, but I say to you this week, tune in to the wisdom of your higher self, of the gods, of your inspiration. Allow that to inspire you to create something. Whatever that is, you can create a perfect moment, a meal, a kind conversation, a piece of art, a book, a poem, a garden, a smile. Allow that inspiration to a routine that will serve you. That will do very well for Mars in Virgo if you create a routine that truly brings you joy and serves you. But allow yourself to create something that will bring you joy, that will bring you moments of euphoria and connection to your mind, your passions, and your body, and with other people as well. And other animals, such as the horses which have wandered off for their tea time. So I'm sitting by a beautiful hawthorn upon the moors, and I wish you a magical and a wonderful week. Take care.